So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
1st and 10.
Ready. Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp. You're in and out of the huddle. You're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, This defense is going to have their hands full containing him. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4, and it's third down.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. On the move left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll be second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On the give, it's Williams. Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. His kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the jump.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run with Tracy. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will go all the way. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Complete completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be third. They need one. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's in! Christian Watson. Touchdown, Broncos.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 25, here's second and 6. Now, faking the give. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Steelers.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
46-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Forced out wide. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. complete. It is Trey Harris. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now it's Tracy looking to run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
At the 11-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Go get him. Come on, come on. Hey.
He moves it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the check. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They put Wilson in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Now a second down throw for Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Nix now on first and 10. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's Harvey. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Walker. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6th. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Harvey, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Okay, ready?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. second half is underway. Tracy now to return it, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
3rd and 7. Here's a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Bombers. Oh, I said.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one on court, looking for Woods. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. That's made. That's Woods. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd down and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. And the operation looked to be fouled up there. This ball Pushed wide to the right. It's no good.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Ready.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Bosa taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on. That's 7 Pirates. Pass all 80.
They'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
The 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Byron Murphy working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Second and 10.
19 strike, 19.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now he'll work his way out right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing again from his own end zone. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Play action now. It's Nix. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up
from the shotgun. Here's Nix. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Broncos 31, Steelers 17.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Look on the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's good for a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 10.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Ready, set.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Harris, the man in motion. Throwing now on third and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
A first down throw for Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 20, here's second and 3. Throwing. Nix. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Lions.
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 62 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will cut the deficit to 7.
Steelers 24.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here is 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll run here. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Motion man is Harris. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Oh, my son! Ready! 180,
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Ready! 180, ready!
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.